All right. Today, let's look at animals building homes. This is a cool one. Look at this nest this bird has built. Not your normal nest, is it? He's hanging on the bottom of it, and he made it into sort of a pod. That is so cool. Careful builders. Some animals put a lot of work into building their homes. Weaver birds make nests that hang from trees, from tree branches. The birds carefully weave grass and leaves together. Weaver birds use their feet and beaks to tie knots in the grass. So this is a weaver bird with his nest. And he uses his beak and his feet to tie knots into that. And you can see it's hanging from a branch. So it's skinny up here, hanging down, and then it's built around for him to have, she to have room to get into. And weave means to braid together, sort of like hair. You weave things together. Working together. Animals can work together to build homes. Termites build mounds made out of mud mixed with saliva. Other animals cannot easily break through the hard mud. Saliva is spit, like we have in our mouths. That's what termites use. They're a different kind of saliva mixed with mud, and they can build these big mounds, and they're very tough, so they're protection for the termites too. Polyps are animals that make coral reefs. A polyp builds a limestone cup around its body for protection. The cup of the polyps grow together to make a coral reef. Hopefully you guys have all seen a coral reef living in Florida. They're really beautiful and neat, and they have protection and food and housing for so many different sea animals, and these polyps help build that coral. Oh, cool. Look at him. Making a burrow. Burrows are holes in the ground where some animals live. Gophers use their teeth and paws to dig long, winding tunnels. They make rooms in the deepest parts of the tunnels. The gophers hide their offspring and food in these rooms. Like we were learning about with our worms, making little tunnels that help the composting. The gopher digs his tunnel with his claws and his teeth, and then further down in his tunnels, he digs out bigger rooms, and that's where he keeps his little family, but also stores food, and it's built for protection. Other animals can't get down to him. That's a cute one. Text and graphic features. Use the headings to help you quickly find the information about how a gopher makes a burrow. What is the heading for that page? Making a burrow. Home improvement. Some animals live in homes made by other animals. Chickadees use tree holes made by woodpeckers. Chickadees bring grass and moss into the hole. They build a nest for their chicks. So a woodpecker pecks at this tree, at the wood, and he's trying to get food. So the woodpecker uses that beak. You can hear him there. And they're trying to get bugs out of there. But they make holes for getting their food. And a chickadee is much smaller than a woodpecker, so it can actually use that hole that the woodpecker made and use it as a nest. And it brings things like grass and moss to make a home. Ooh, there's a Mr. Polar Bear digging in some snow. Most animals need a home where they can rest and raise their offspring. Offspring is another word for children. Homes also keep animals safe from predators. Beavers build lodges. Mice make nests. Gophers dig burrows. How does a polar bear make its den? Well, this one looks to me like he's digging out a nice hole in the snow. And polar bears have such a thick layer of waterproof fur plus blubber, which is fat under their skin to keep them warm. So even laying against cold snow, when they have shelter, their body warmth can keep them comfortable. Some other animals we know about you see in your yard. And what kind of homes do they have? What about a squirrel? Or a bunny? Or some other birds we see? How about our ducks? Think of those animals you know, the common animals we see around. Do they build homes? And if so, what kind of homes are they? I'd love to hear what you think. Good job, guys.